Hello everybody and welcome back into Scotiabank Arena for some more Toronto Maple Leafs hockey action. The Leafs taking on the Boston Bruins for the second and final time of the year. Happy 90s night to anybody watching. Both teams go back to 90s uniforms for this night. And it's an original six rivalry that will never be forgotten. Here's Pastrnak, left wing, bringing it in. Matthews took it off his stick, gave it away Marchand. McAvoy point for Pastrnak. He has Bergeron looking to the net. Back to McAvoy with the feed. In front. Pastrnak, no shot. Matthews took it away. There's Marner out to center, and he'll fire down into the Boston zone. Rung around the board side. McAvoy's there. Bruins have the puck on their sticks. Here's Marchand taken down by that hit, and Marner clears it in. Icing, but it's waved off as the Leafs got to it first. Bergeron ahead. Marchand, a break! Poked away by Matt Murray. A big stop early for the Maple Leaf netminder. It's kept in by the Bruins. Bergeron from the corner. Matthews pokes it to the corner. Riley up for Marner and knocked back into the Boston zone. Rung around far side. McAvoy taken down along the boards. Matthews picked it up. He was taken down. Marner looking at the official, now shoving away, and here come the Bruins inside. Entering from that right wing, turning back with it. Lindholm a shot. That rolls to Matt Murray. Way down to Justin Hall. Hall kicking it up the board side. That's not out. That's Taylor Hall in front. And a penalty coming against Toronto. Pastrnak firing it off his stick. Bruins still have it. Carlo, Pastrnak. Here's a centering pass in front. That's blocked by the Leafs. Touched up. And Boston will have the first power play of the night. Justin Hall will head off here for interference. And the Bruins will head to the first power play of the night here on this 90s night special. Here's the draw. One back controlled by the Maple Leafs. Schenn has it in behind his goal. Gets that ahead, a hit of Bruin, but it stayed in. Now it's out. Here's a break. Achari in alone. He stopped. Got it back with a backhand. That's knocked away, and O'Reilly was taken down, but no call there. Bruins bring it ahead. There's a face wash. Bruins enter from that left side. Drop Bertuzzi, a shot right on. Kicked out the rebound, set wide. Schenn there, he'll clear. O'Reilly, and back down the ice. Power play coming to an end as the Bruins have it here. Achari. Krejci on the giveaway to Achari. Knocked down at center. O'Reilly trying to get in. That's going to be another penalty with just 16 seconds remaining on the first. The Bruins will go to a 5-on-3 for 16 seconds. Good chances both ways. Good tempo to this game so far. And this is exactly what you want to see in a 90s night special between these two rivals. The biggest rival in hockey history, the Boston Bruins and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Here's Hall, a shot, kicked out by Murray and cleared down the ice. Morgan Riley after it for Toronto. Riley circling in behind the net, killing off time. He banks it around the far side. That was O'Reilly, it missed him. Bruins have it. Krejci through center. There's Hall and poked right back into the Boston zone. A minute to go in the Bruin power play. 0 for 1. Here's McAvoy, Bertuzzi with it. On that left side, taken by a hit. McAvoy ahead to Krejci, moving in with a shot, and Matt Murray scooping that. Brody clears it down the ice. Leafs chase after it. Here's Bertuzzi on it for Boston. Tangled along the boards in the corner. Bruins get it back with Krejci. Entering the zone from that right side. Drops to DeBrusk. And a fanned-on shot, but Matt Murray has it. And a face-off in the Toronto zone. The Bruin power play 0 for 2 in the game so far. First time these two met, the Maple Leafs would go on to win 4-3 in overtime back in TD. This is the second and final meeting. And what a special way to end the season between these two teams. Yeah, the last time they're facing this season, and you got to go with the 90s night. You just have to. Icing called against Toronto. 6:42 to go opening period. We're scoreless from Scotiabank Arena. Well, the time on attack has been in the favor of Boston. Their chances have been there, but the Maple Leafs netminding and Matt Murray has been better so far. O'Reilly clears. It's just out. McAvoy has the puck here. Leafs have already taken 2 penalties this game and surviving both of them. Here's Bergeron. That's stopped and now played to the net back in front. Pastrnak blockered away. Matt Murray. That's his biggest stop so far tonight. In behind the net in front. There's another. Loose puck came in the slot and the Bruins couldn't jam it home. That pass cut. O'Reilly clears to center. Bruins have it again. 3.5 to go opening period. Here's Marchand with Pastrnak moving in. Trying to get it to the net. That's given away to him and now Matthews has that back. Turned over to Pastrnak. Here's Marchand shooting a save. They score! It deflected in. It was thrown in front of the net. Matt Murray could only read it for so long. Too much of a screen. The Bruins clean it up in front. And strike first, Patrice Bergeron. They've had the better first period, and they're going to score first because of it. What a goal that was. Just the patience of getting it to the net. You cannot leave them alone in front of the net like that, and that's what the Leafs have done so far today, is leave men alone in front of their net. Icing called. No. Nylander won it. Matthews firing, and it goes high. Kept in by Schenn, but given away. Here's Jake DeBrusk. Back to defend is Mark Giordano, keeping him to the outside. Now the pass. Matthews took it away. Gets it down the ice. Nylander will chase after it. No icing. 5 seconds to go in the period. Overskated the puck. Gets it back. In behind the goal, and that's cleared. And Boston will bring a 1-0 lead into the locker room tonight on 90s night from Scotiabank Arena. The goal scored by Patrice Bergeron. Shots to go in the hockey game are 7 for the Bruins with 1. 2 for the Leafs with none. Hits are 7-6 Boston. Faceoffs 4-2 Boston. Power plays Bruins 0 for 2. Toronto hasn't had one. 1-0 Boston after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from the Scotiabank Arena. The Leafs trail the Bruins 1-0 in this one this far. And so far have not challenged the netminder and Jeremy Swayman. Clearing it in the Boston zone just started the period. Austin Matthews after the puck. McAvoy with it. He was hit from behind. And that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. In comes Marchand, touched by Nylander. The Bruins will go to their third power play of the night. 0 for 2 so far. The Maple Leaf penalty kill has been sharp tonight, and it needs to be as they're trailing in this one. It seems like every home game now, they're trailing in the game. Here's Achari, gave it away. Brody gave it away. Bergeron shot didn't get through clean. Here's O'Reilly. He picks it up and just gets it out to center ice. Hall on it. Takes a hit there. Marchand loses it. Pastrnak to Bergeron, entering left side, looking for a shot. Taken away by the stick. Now Hall centers it back. Marchand, Pastrnak right on. Stopped by Murray. There's Brody, and he gets it the rest of the way down the ice. Leafs killing off this penalty. Here's Hall in the corner. Hall with it. 30 seconds to go, and Leafs are getting in the Boston netminder's crease as here's Marchand playing it. Bergeron wide open. Stopped in the rebound too. Matt Murray came across. It's given away. Bruins still have it. Hall in front. Marchand put it on goal. That's stopped, and the penalty is over. Achari out to center. McAvoy back in, and it's just offside against the Boston Bruins. There's about 4 gone this period. The Bruins are really pressing in this game, and what a stop by Matt Murray. He's had to make a couple good ones to start this period. Here's the draw. One back by the Bruins. McAvoy to Coyle. Jake Muzzin has it. Trying to clear in the zone, and Coyle kept him off the puck. Now gets it back. Muzzin all over him for it. Coyle still had it. Matthews getting in there, tangling him along the boards. Nylander picks up the puck and will get it out for Toronto. Mitch Marner with some help. There was Nylander looking at the official. No call. Marner will just flip it into the Boston zone and wide of their net. Coyle is to it. Matthews keeping him behind the net. A little longer than expected, but got away with it there. McAvoy to Zacha. Hall with a face wash. Here come the Bruins. Drop pass. Coyle! Stopped by Murray. What a save. Loose puck. They score. And you could just see it coming, but what a first stop by Matt Murray. Bruins clean up the rebound for a 2-0 lead. So here we go. Bruins with a 2-0 lead. Here they come again. Drop pass. Hall in. Centers. Krejci stopped point blank by Matt Murray. Here's Zach has to race up that board side. Turned it over Bertuzzi with McAvoy. Here's David Kampf with it. A Leaf going off with injury. Bertuzzi to McAvoy at the point. Lafferty didn't cover him. Hall firing. That's blocked. Got it back and stopped by Murray. Cleared out just to center ice. 8.5 to go in the period. 2-0 Bruins, and they've had all the momentum so far. Murray. Here's Lafferty through center for Toronto. Entering the zone. He'll get it in deep. Far and around for David Kampf. Kampf looking in front. Lost the puck. Marner digs for it. Now it's up for Hall. Here's Taylor Hall taken down along those boards as Schenn picks it up and plays it to Kampf. Just about gave it away. Now through center. O'Reilly. Drops off to Michael Bunting. Bunting winding up. Played in front of backhand. And an easy stop made by Jeremy Swayman. 5:31 to go in the second period. Boston with a 2-0 lead here on 90s night. We hope you're enjoying. Here's the face-off. One back by the Leafs. Here's a shot off the draw. It didn't get through to the net. Pastrnak will bring it the other way here for Boston. He wasn't covered well. Bruins center, Carlos, stopped by Murray. And a face-off in the Toronto zone. Bruins with a 2-0 lead in this one, and both goals were just beating Matt Murray. He made big saves before both of them went in. We're on one back by Tavares. It's played to Shen, and up on the wing now for Bunting. Right side, he'll bring it ahead. Bruins don't cover him too well. Here is Bunting shooting, and that was blocked. Great defensive play by Boston. Bergeron. Giordano. Here's Ryan O'Reilly trying to get in. Carlo back to it again. Now the Leafs. Giordano to Shen. 2 to go here in this second period. O'Reilly enters the zone. Got bumped off the puck, but got it back. Spinning with it. Moves to the middle. Shooting through a screen. That almost found a way through. Bunting from behind the net. In front. They score! It's running. O'Reilly's 2-1 game here in the final minute of the second. So the Leafs get one late here in the second period and are back in this game 2-1. Lindholm gave it away. Marner's on it for Matthews. Kick back for Marner, and that's sent back down the Boston ice. 3 seconds to go in the period. Marner, one last look for the Toronto, and the buzzer went before he could get the shot away. But Toronto a late one in the second period. O'Reilly gets it set up by Michael Bunting. 2-1 Boston through 40 minutes. Shots to goal in the game are 15-5 Bruins. 2-1 they lead after 2. Hits are 10 aside. Faceoffs 9-4 Boston. Power plays Bruins 0 for 3. Toronto hasn't had one. We head to the third. 2-1 Boston. Welcome into the third period tonight from Scotiabank Arena in this 90s night special for you. The Bruins and the Leafs, second and final meeting this season. Toronto took the first one 4-3 in overtime. Bruins 2-1 into the third tonight. Here's Mitch Marner for the Leafs. Just started the third period. He has a lot of speed to the net. And that one's scooped by Swayman. Maybe that was the objective of Mitch Marner, to get a face-off in the Boston zone. Wasn't much on the shot, but it did look like it was to be a setup instead of a goal. Here's the face-off left side of the net. One back controlled by the Bruins. Pastrnak in the corner with it. Playing that off to McAvoy. Through center, he has Marchand, right side. Poked out. Mitch Marner's back on it, and here come the Leafs. Marner with speed. He has Matthews to the net. And he ran out of room, and what's happening now? Do we have a penalty? Well, there's a quick stoppage. No, it looks like we're fine, but Swayman got the glove out before the pass could come across and keeps it a 2-1 game here in the third. Wrong one back. Bruins have it. McAvoy in the corner. Nylander kept it in for the Leafs. Nylander from behind. In front. Centers. And just missed Matthews on the feed. Here's Morgan Rielly in front of the net. Leafs held on to the puck just a little too long. Bruins after taken down was Pastrnak. Matthews to Brody. Through center. Here's Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly with a move. Get to the head. Matthews trying to find it. McAvoy's on it. Here's Pastrnak spinning in his own zone with Marchand. 6 already gone here in the third period. O'Reilly regroups for Toronto, has Bunting going to the net, centers it back. That's O'Reilly for Morgan Rielly. Rielly moving in middle for O'Reilly, a shot that's blocked. Pastrnak tries to get it out. There's Lindholm for Boston, he does. To the center of the ice, Bunting is back to it for the Leafs. Michael Bunting red lines it into the Boston zone. Run around, here's O'Reilly to the net! And ran out of room. Good stick play, Bunting fires right on, and the bouncing puck back to Swayman, he will hold. 10:37 to go. 2-1 Boston here in the third period tonight. From the Scotiabank Arena, Jeremy Swayman tested a little more here in the third period. Not much more, but a little more, and it stays a 2-1 game. Hall winding up, firing. That didn't get through. Achari now shoots, kicked away, and the loose puck just missing Kerfoot. Yarncroke to Achari, back to the point. Here's Muzzin, fires, redirected, didn't miss by much. Bruins have it. Bertuzzi, that's a big collision, and that's going to take exception. Muzzin and McAvoy with 8:44 to go here in the third period. 2-1 Bruins on top, and things are starting to heat up, starting with a fight here in the third. Yeah, my goodness, you can just see from that hit, and Jake Muzzin just pummels McAvoy to the ice here for the Leafs. So a face-off here will come. Both teams will head off 5 minutes for fighting. Leafs have not had a power play in this game, but they've had some questionable looks that maybe should have been some penalty calls. Yeah, there's been a lot of holding on the stick and slowdown on the Maple Leafs in this third period, and nothing has been called so far. Yarncroke taken down. There's a clean hit. Lindholm and just about gave it away in front of his net. Now Carlo with it back for Boston. Coyle through center. Leafs have been kept to the outside so far in this game. Now they get the puck and Yarncroke is ahead. Kelly Yarncroke to the net. Here's Yarncroke. Shoots! And a glove stop made by Jeremy Swayman. 6:12 to play. What a game, and it's down to the goaltending in the late stages of this third period. All about setting up the perfect opportunity if you're the Maple Leafs. Draw one back. Here is Hall. Shoots! That one deflected. And it found Swayman on the way. That's all you got to do. Put the puck to the net if you're the Maple Leafs, and they have here in this third period. They've done everything but score. Here's the draw. Matthews to take it. He did not win this one. Lindholm to Carlo. Looking to get it out for Boston. Does to Charlie Coyle. Hit along the boards. That's Mark Giordano. Carlo trying to get it out. That's given away. Giordano to the net. Ran out of room and backhanded it off the back of the goal. Marner's on it. Given away. Here is Taylor Hall. Coming down to the late stages of the third period. Hall takes down Hall, and now Taylor Hall plays it over to Lindholm. Trying to enter the zone. That's poked out. Matthews ahead to Marner. Here come the Leafs. Marner with Matthews. Centers it. They score! Austin Matthews! 2:17 to go. It's 2-2. So the Leafs get a big one late here in the third period to tie it. Austin Matthews. Here he comes again. Shoots! And Swayman tested, but a face-off in the Boston zone. We're all even up now. Just a minute 41 to go here in regulation time. First time these two met, they went to overtime as well. Bruins have not been able to bring it into the Leaf zone cleanly in this third period. Toronto has dominated the ice. Here's McAvoy. Last word said. Now McAvoy, Marchand, back to Bergeron. Bruins enter from that wing. Big hit there by Hall. 50 seconds to go. Matthews to Hall. Leafs get it ahead to Marner. Here's Mitch Marner again. Might have help. Plays it off. Off the boards. It found nobody. Muzzin has to get back. There's Tavares on the rush. John Tavares all over David Pastrnak. Now in front. Matt Murray with his biggest stop of the game. Hall chips it off the boards. Now gets it up for Bunting. Here comes Toronto. Drop pass. That misses Tavares. Some sloppy passing late here in the third period by the Maple Leafs. Bruins trying to take advantage, but Bunting has it for Toronto. O'Reilly back to Bunting. And Michael Bunting loses the puck. McAvoy on it again for Boston. To Coyle. Time running out here. Here's Coyle inside. Riley kept him to the outside. Bunting to Hall. 10 seconds left. Here's Justin Hall. Looks back. He has Tavares coming down the seam. Hall back to McAvoy. Here's Coyle. And we're going to sit this one out for overtime. Both games this season between these two teams will go to extra time. Mitch Marner to Austin Matthews gets it tied up late. And we need extra time from the Scotiabank Arena tonight. Shots to goal in the game are 16-15 Boston. Hits are 17-14 Bruins. Faceoffs 14-8 Boston. Power plays Bruins 0 for 3. Toronto hasn't had one. We head to overtime. 2-2. Welcome into overtime tonight from the Scotiabank Arena in this 90s night special. The Leafs and the Bruins. You can't get it any better. The first time these two met, the Leafs took the game in overtime. Here's Marner. Bringing it through center. Weaving his way to the net! He scores! Mitch Marner! No one could catch him! He goes forehand, backhand, and puts it away. The Leafs win it in overtime. 3-2 over the Boston Bruins. They were down 2-0 in the game, but they find a way. Look at the mitts of Mitch Marner, the patience of getting it up into the backhand. going shelf on Jeremy Swayman. The Leafs win both games against the Bruins this season in overtime. 3-2 your final score tonight. The Leafs will host the Dallas Stars next.